Welcome back to Post Pilots. Let's play some more Europe Representatives Forest Pylonia. We're of course going for the first come first serve achievement. We have to take all of America as a Western technology custom nation with 200 or less points. And we're doing that. Essentially. Last episode we took a bunch of land from the Portuguese. Well, a bunch. We took like 3 provinces. 4, 5. A number. Took a number of provinces. We attacked because we wanted the Falklands and the Galapagos Islands because they're American and it would be really annoying to have to take them later. I'm pretty sure I checked this place before, but I want to double check that this is not considered to be American. No, it's Oceania. Good. So we took those islands because we need them. We also took the Azores and Cape Verde here. We took Cape Verde because we could, and we kind of need a fleet base around here anyway. Mali actually sold the fleet base we've been using to somebody here, like the Ottomans or Dithmarschen or somebody. So the fleet basing rights we have there are completely useless. Nice that we don't get him. Maybe got a message about it, but not one I actually considered relevant. Because we need the fleet basing rights down here. Well, need. We want them so we can keep on trading in the Ivory Coast and keep on taking all that good money from the Europeans. Put it all into the Caribbean where we collect most of it. Would have liked to have more trade power in the Caribbean. Actually, we're losing quite a bit to Sevilla here at the moment. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, part of it is that we can't embargo the Spanish at the moment. Or can we? No. I mean, we can, but not free. For free. I can't upgrade the Cent of Trade anymore, I don't think. Yeah. Because I already have a top level Cent of Trade there. So the Caribbean is pretty much... What about Curacao? Can I do you? No. It's also the Greater Antilles. So we can't do much here. Except for... send boats there or something. But our boats are kind of busy doing the Ivory Coast thing. And there might be there's almost certainly a sweet spot somewhere. But I don't know where that is. Moved our troops around a bit, our boats, to find that sweet spot. I think we got a decent spot. We're making a good amount of money from trade. It's not like 246 ducats from trade is bad. But I would like more. I'm going to send these 3 boats here. It's not going to make a ton of a difference, but while they're doing nothing anyway, might as well do that. What I was actually looking for was buildings like stock exchanges, because I feel like there could be a good stock exchange in some of these places. Who's a good stock exchange? Essentially putting them in all these centers of trade in the Caribbean. All the good ones, so we get oodles of extra trade power. And there are a lot of centers of trade in the Caribbean. Some of these are very expensive. I probably shouldn't build them. Right? Because this isn't actually a center of trade. This is just... Let's just do does 5 because it's... we don't even have a marketplace there yet. Should have considered that, but we have money, so whatever. Work on this stuff so I can make a ton of money, but then not actually care about the money. It's a bit odd. Any of these places in relevant place? I don't think so. I mean, Rio de Prata, that's a lot of extra trade power. But do I care about trade power down here? Not really. Essentially all of it is already being moved ahead. So we don't need the trade power down there. Fine. But this should help a bit. Let's see whether we can get a bit higher than the 85% that we had here. See it drop to 84. Should check whether there's anybody we need to ask for. Probably not, honestly. I'm sure there are people who would transfer me trade for. One person, the Charrua, yeah, I don't care. Steel trade, also the Charrua. Fine. Fine. Do we get the better workshops yet? We took some tech. No, we still don't have the better workshops. We need tech 24 for that. We have the stock exchange. Already had the Great Mosque for a while, I think. Oh, but this place got decent. Sure. Just spend some money so that we don't just have it in the bank, because money in the bank does nothing for you. You don't get interest on it or anything. Oh, we're actually gonna run out of trade power projection again? Barely? It's a bit sad. We're not fulfilling all the Age of Absolutism things. We're fulfilling 3 of them. No, we're not quite doing the Absolutism one, but soon. We pushed the Absolutism to 90, which I'm not sure we can we? What's our max Absolutism? 94. Okay. We're gonna lose any of that? We're gonna lose 5. No, I don't think so. There's no max absolutism in these ones, right? No. We're gonna be fine. We will be fine. Colonies? How are colonies doing? Only 5. Oh yes, because... No, we're actually doing Kansas, but clearly we need another one. Let's come home from Kansas, sure. And go to... Pawnee? Split you guys in half, deal with the Pawnee, and then that's fine. Culture, 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 culture. Dead natives. I mean, they like it. They're asking for it, essentially. 30 colonies. Do I want to harsh treat you? No, you're expensive. Portuguese are cheap, right? Yeah. Do it. Oh, I shouldn't have. Forgot that I'm doing a military idea group. Should have kept the mill for that. That's more important. Not that we care too much about the idea group itself, but still. Has to be better to do the ideas than to do random rebel suppressions just because we want some more absolutism. I mean, our absolutism is going to cap very soon anyway, because we get 1 a year from our reform, and 0.1 from... I don't know what the 0.1 is from, right? 1 is from absolute government, and 1 is from the reform political absolutism. What's a reform? Oh, our... these things, government reforms. I see. This one here is doing it. That's all where we get the 5 extra. That's fine. So Florida almost on the last colony there. Argentine still needs some work. Spanish are not cut off yet, are they? No. The Brits are trying. Certainly trying to cut off the Spanish. Should be building more of the shipyards, maybe. Can even build grand shipyards, right? No, we can't yet. There are a few useful shipyards here. Let's do that. Military leader has left us. No Toke. Toke Jägerhorn. I'm gonna hire a new one before we repeal the policy. We don't need them now. Could lose the stab. Not sure what my national unrest is at right now. I can see that somewhere, right? Minus 679, so we should be fine. If that's how that's calculated. Because I'm thinking about Cotton Country, right? Unrest at least 1. Not sure what that counts. Probably not this number. I don't know what this triggers on. Because otherwise we might go to war and then actually trigger the thing. Which no, I don't want this. Then again, I don't want to lose the dip. Let's lose the stability. Look for the gain instability event. Kinda enabling that. Spanish are colonizing next to me somewhere again. That's why I just got those Casa Belli. Ah, there they go. Good boy, Spain. Do it. Once that colony is done, we can attack Florida. And that's gonna be cool. Still don't really want these states. Spain declaring war on random people. Spanish Canada? Ooh, Spanish Assiniboia. That's just extra Spanish, right? Yeah. That's just because it's not. It's not a colony nation, that's just Spanish land. Yeah, you do you. Spanish Canada. Bought Laguna from Tondo. I mean, we could probably just buy trade companies as well. I don't know why we would. Oh, let's sell province. Charter company. How much would it be to buy, say, Luango? That's super cheap. Honestly, we should just do that so we don't have to do the fleet basing rights. What about you? Charter company, buy Benin. You don't want to. What if I give you more money? No? Yes. I'm just gonna buy Benin. Sure. Oh, with the fort too? Sweet. And then I'm gonna make this a trade company, if it isn't yet. And I want to, in a month, stop the fleet basing rights in Casino. Are you a trade company? You are. Maybe it immediately becomes a trade company if you make it, if you buy it. That's quite possible. I haven't bought too many things yet. Colonialism against people, that's fine. Did I just get an achievement? I feel like I just had an achievement pop up. Don't know what that would have been. Still feel like it's true. It doesn't show on my game page yet. I don't know. You guys will have seen it, if there was one. What are we looking at? We're looking at talking to Casino in a minute. In a minute. Lots of piracy here. I won't want this anymore. Falklands converted, nice. So this seems, I mean, it's pretty decent, right? Most of this is going to the Caribbean. And are we still paying any? I mean, Mali can't sell us anything anymore. We don't need it, we have Cabo Verde and we have this now. Cool. And now Soyo would be really expensive, right? That's a lot of money. Why is this anyway? Other provinces nearby. Is there any point in me doing this? Except for wanting to. Is that a different trade company region? It's all the Ivory Coast. Ooh, Ngoyo is a center of trade here. I'll just buy it. Whatever. Right? Should have done this earlier. But at least we're doing it now. It's mine. Give it to me. Sweet price. Sweet, sweet price. And you are also part of the trade company, yes. Investments. Probably something nice we want to do here. It's not this way. You have to go to the state, I believe, right? Yeah. Which one is good again? I mean, the Hami tradition is kind of nice. Trade value in there is also nice. Naval force limit. Let's get the 50% extra trade steering. And don't need land force limits. Don't really need the production efficiency. The bonus trade power? I mean, I guess. Oops. Naval force limit. I'm spending a lot of money on this for not a lot of reason. But I have to spend our money somewhere. What did just happen? Right, I got more money for boats. More room for boats, right. I think we want to put some more boats into our home area here. Just so we can keep collecting the money that we're steering there. Kiowa people are dead, so they deserve to be. And convert more stuff. I want to buy anybody else's land. I mean, probably can't buy Mbamba, right? Oh, it's from the Ottomans anyway. The Ottomans are not going to sell me a charter. They already bought it. British Niger, no. Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. And then I don't think we care about over here. So this is fine. It's acceptable. This is an issue though. Now, do I just want to send more privateers? Does that work? I'm getting plus 10 from privateering the Great Brits. If I send you to privateer the Great Brits as well, what happens? What happens? Do we get bonus trade power? Pop protection. No. We learned last time that these things instantly update. Or at least last time it instantly updated, so we don't... if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. How am I doing on state stats? I think I'm pretty close to cap. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. So instead we're just spending some of that admin on some nice little development again. In a place that is green, maybe. Maybe. There. Not gonna have for too long, but it's gonna have for a bit. So if my power projection doesn't go up from this, and these guys are here, yeah. So let's take them back. Let's go back to protecting trade in the Caribbean. No idea who's gonna make more money, but they can always send heavies to stop us here, so that's kind of not the thing we want. If we could get the absolutism going, we need just one more. So next year, maybe we're just gonna be at the right... Stay at 50, I'm trying to say. Where are you guys again? Nowhere? Except for Maracaibo. Maracaibo. I could probably just extend some reach over there to stop this. I should get rid of them. And we did not get the thing. It wasn't a monthly tick. I mean, we can insult the English for now, and then soon we should be far enough. I want to insult you. Send an insult. We're gonna make it scornful because I like it. The British know nothing about running a state. How scornful. So very scornful. I feel scorned. I feel scorned. I said it. This is all fine. Wait, there's another trade company area? What can I build? Can I build something else in here? I can't do the big ones because I already built them in the same region, but I can do the small ones if I cared for bonus trade power. I mean, sure. Someday I'm gonna remember these. Don't really care about the production around here, because production, it's minor. All we care about is Swedish West Africa Company. Sure. Most of the money we care about is not the one that's actually produced here, but the one that comes from down here, right? Yeah, 46 ducats going through. So adding some production efficiency in the Ivory Coast does not do much, so we don't care. Bought that stuff to the thing. This is unacceptable. Totally. So very unacceptable. So I kind of don't want this. They're dead. Question is, are you in a trade company area then? You are. So we just add you, right? Wait, no, this is fine. Don't think I can convert in trade company areas, but this is not America. We don't care about non-American areas. Oh, that's not good. The Brits no longer consider me a rival. That is... Oh, but there's another rival we can pick. Who is it? Oh, the Ottoman. Hello. Got rivaled. Oh, because we're neighboring them now. Nice. Unfortunately, I have to revoke my embargo on the Brits. And I want one on the Ottomans, for sure. Issue it. And then spend more admin, because I did spend way too less admin earlier. Way too less? Yes. Way too little. Some at least. Have some admin. Why are the Pythonian particulars still a thing? Thought I had stopped their reason for existence. Oh, Cape Verde. Was that a problem before? I feel like it wasn't. So I have 17 guys sitting on Bermuda where I don't need them, do I? Well, actually kind of do still. Okay. And graceful natives. Keep an eye on these rebels here. We don't want the particulars to fire on Cape Verde, that would be sad. It's a new year. Are we finally... We get the thing. 90 out of 90, yeah. So that should have given us extra bit. Oh, but we're no longer privateering a... So now I want to privateer Constantinople. How do I do that? How about Venice gives me basing rights? I'm going to take my boats from here and have them privateer in Constantinople. Get over there. And then we don't need our basing rights in, where is it, Geldre? Get away. And continue doing this. Yeah, that gave us a bunch of power protection. We were over 50, but we had a lot of temporary power protection there that was dropping off, so we need to be quite careful. And minus 10 trade power or lose 10 dip. None of these matter, but I'm kind of want to keep the high trade power here now. Just because. How are we doing in here now anyway? Down to 83. Really not doing super well. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I'm staying with the statists. 14 pips? Heck yeah. The announcement of sect practices, missionary strength as heretics, and missionary strength and Islamic center of scholarly learning. Nice. So how do we stop this? There's so many people pulling in all directions. I mean, some is going to be solved by dealing with these people. But the pull to Sevilla is just going to be there. And it sucks. Not much we can do about it, I don't think. It might be worth to turn on edicts here. Let's see. 269 ducats. Now I take a state like Dominica and turn on the trade thing, which is going to cost me 1.2 ducats. So we're making how much again? 269. Let's see what this does. I want the legalism still. 269 goes to 271. So we're getting 2 ducats, and we're only paying, what did I say, 1.2. So that's a tiny gain. But it's also money we take away from the others. So that's neat. Is it worth to do it for Havana as well without the extra cent of trade, maybe? Or this region? Isn't this one trade century region? Yeah, the Lesser Antilles. They must be worth it. Let's wait a month to see if it stabilizes. No consensus? No. 270. Let's wait another tick here. National unrest +2. That would probably lead. No, we're not at war. Don't like this. I'm gonna take it. So where are we at now? 268. Does the national unrest do anything about that? I don't know how that works. Let's see if it somehow stays equal now. 269. It just ebbing and flowing a bunch. Let's just assume that that's roughly correct. And then I'm gonna go ahead and protect trade here for just 0.6 ducats. And then we should maybe see an increase in trade here. Do we though? We do. I have no idea what that's actually true. It's very small increments anyway. But it feels with this much money flowing through here, it should be worth doing this. Just wish we had more trade power there. Don't know how to do it. Oh, we're so high on admin. That doesn't help with trade though. Purchase nobility. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Take the devastation edict, I guess. More admin. Spend it. Spend it. We always kept, yeah, but it's dip, and dip we have a good use for dip. So I'm not gonna spend dip this way, but I'm gonna spend some dip the correct way. Fortunately / unfortunately, some of the red ones, so the ones where we don't accept the culture, no neighbor or culture. So actually I have to do this check again. It's fortunate because it saves us dip points, so that's good, but it's just more work, which is bad. Continue getting rid of the Portuguese. I wonder if it stops being an accepted culture at some point, if you convert it all. It's quite possible. Seems even likely, honestly. The heretics of sauce. What is sauce heretic? What is saucy heretic? I'm the heretic of sauce. You can call me Jim. Rio Negro. So I don't know that I actually want to go to war at the moment. Didn't you say? Oh, we have no targets. That's a reason to go to war. Why are we not doing stuff here? Because of expert minority stuff. So if we were to go to... So the Spanish... No, they're not blocked yet. If we go to war, the good thing is that we can take land that we can then convert. So we make use of our missionaries, but we really should. The negative part is that we have only 2 staff at the moment. So we would probably trigger Cotton Country. 2 staff and we have unrest. I don't know if it counts this number. If it does, then we're fine, but it probably doesn't. Probably just some other math. I don't know. And I don't want to do Cotton Country is my point. Oh, Admiral Sweet Grip is dead. that's the two things kind of tearing on me here right now. Tearing me apart. But I do want to go to war. I mean, I could just stab up. It's not like we don't have admin. I could just spend the admin. It just feels wrong to step up to +3. How long do we get that unrest modifier, that global 2 unrest thing? There it is. Destroy printers until 89. It's 9 more years. I don't want to be at peace for 9 more years. So we could, of course, wait for the stab event to happen. Or we just go to war and then we see what happens. It's tempting to do just that. We could just fight the English Brazilians. I mean, this place, then we're gonna have to do ourselves. I wonder. So if we just declare on the English Brazilians, take all their land, then the Argentine and the Spanish can do most of the colonization down here. I assume that the Argentine can do colonization. Might be wrong. No, they're doing it right. Are you doing it? Are you colonizing anywhere? Colonize for me, Argentina. I don't see it. And if they don't, they don't. We're just gonna have to do some manual stuff here. Just have the Spanish. And the English can't do this anyway. So it's probably fine. Let's get an army to the border. Get over there. And then attack the English next episode. The English Brazilians, that is. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then please do hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And if there's anything you want to say to me, there's always the comment section. Just waiting for you. It's just there. Just always there for you. Isn't that nice? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.